Hold on, I'm gonna go turn down the TVs in the background. I was on my MG Wall shop page, the TikTok shop page. Oh my gosh. And I was like, weird, why is there only one person in the fucking chat, right? But there was all these other people that were popping up and I didn't recognize anyone. I'm like, huh? And then I realized, I was like, oh shit, I'm in the wrong freaking chat. What up, Samuel? Hold up. Okay, let me go turn down these TVs really quick. Hold on. All right. Okay, now we're on the right channel. I was on the wrong channel for a second. Okay, so it just so happened that I opened this up. It says worship and obedience, right? And it talks about teaching our children to be obedient, obviously not just to us, but to God. Okay. And so I actually ended up posting up there. This is kind of funny. So I ended up posting something about where it says when you put your kids on the right path, they will not turn from it. And so I feel like collectively, you know, there's a lot of things obviously with children in the collective, and I'm not going to stay too much on that topic really, but I feel like as for parents go, like this is like for parents, and understanding that our children do hear what we say. Like they do hear, even if you think they're not like listening, you know what I mean? Like even as a parent for myself, I'm like, gosh, they're not even listening, but they do hear you. And so I feel like, you know, there obviously is a reason why you want your children to be obedient. It's more than just, oh, you need to listen to me because it's a control thing. No, it's a part of managing, yes, some type of control, right? But it's also about discipline. You know, it's like, why do we have school, right? We have like different things. I feel like here, like if you want to get into the spiritual aspect of shit, and then we have the physical aspect of shit in like society. If it was up to me, we would live literally in the fucking boondocks in the middle of nowhere with like forest everywhere and like live like fucking house on the prairie, bro. I swear to God, I'm such a fucking hippie. Like, so, you know, and really just kind of learn about different things other than things they teach us. But I get it, right? It's economics. We live in a world of, yeah, there needs to be some kind of structure, order, and discipline here, I guess, as well. But the structure, order, and discipline that I'm talking about is also obviously beneficial for their spiritual life, for their little lives. But this is talking about our children. And so I kind of thought it was funny because I found that post up there and I did post it on my story. But then I opened it up here and it says worship and obedience. Oh, come, let us worship and bow down. Let us kneel before the Lord, our maker. And it's funny because I was actually talking to the kids today about that. And I'm like, okay, so every night you guys need to at least pray in the nighttime, you know, like practice our prayers. I will say that's one thing like my dad always did. Like if I was at his house, if I did go to his house for the weekend, he would, if he was there, if he wasn't at work, he would always come in and tuck me in and say prayers with me. Prayer was something that was, even in different religions, I don't care where I was or whose house I was left at or whatever I was at, there was always some type of prayer going on. And so, I find that very like important in my life. So, you know, talk to your kids, make sure that, you know, there's a reason for the discipline. Also, I feel like structure in the home. For some of you parents, you know, that have multiple children, or some of you only have one. Shit, that was easy. Shit, that was a damn breeze. Shit. But the rewards of this is so crucial, I feel like, too, with your children having structure, order, discipline in the physical realms here in society as well, and having morals and values. And your kids will always take those morals and values with them everywhere they go, but they will be tested. You know, peer pressure and all these things, you know, come into play after a while, right? But anyway, let's just continue this. But I just feel like parents, if you're out there, like, make sure you're talking to your kids, make sure you're you know, disciplining your kids, but also having structure and order at the same time, not just because you want control, but for a deeper meaning, a deeper reasoning why. Yeah, so anyway, it says, when we teach children obedience, we tell them that it is good for them. We expound on the rewards they will reap when they do as we wish. They will be kept safe from danger. They will learn new skills, and most of all, they will live in a blessed and meaningful life. We teach our children to obey because their doing so will bring them joy. And it says it's the same with our worship of God. You may not think of worship as a command to be obeyed, but it is. In Psalms 95, it says, we read the joyful command to come, sing, shout, worship, bow, and kneel. Scripture tells us to worship so we will be blessed in return. Absolutely. Another topic. I'm actually going to go on. Give me 1 second. Okay. It says here, when we open our hearts to God, proclaiming his worth and thanking him for his rich provision for us in Christ, it brings him pleasure. In worship, we recognize that God is God and we are not, right? Thy will be done, not our will. And it says we acknowledge that there is no one higher, no one more powerful or worthy of our praise than our holy God. And it says, therefore, through worship, we receive the amazing blessings of meeting our Maker. And it says right here, God wills to be displayed and known and loved and cherished and worshipped always and everywhere in every act. That's by John Piper. Okay, so another thing, okay, this is so important on our journeys to be thankful. I was actually speaking about, this is funny, this is something that's collectively going on, I feel like, because I was talking about like the heart of our family. Like I'll have like family talks with the kids, and they're serious, they know I'm serious, but I was talking about the heart of our family. We are the heart of our family, right? And I feel like our family has its own heart. And so I feel like it's important to make sure that our heart is always working properly and that our heart is always healthy. And in order for our heart to, work, we have to make sure that it's healthy and, make sure that everyone's doing their part, right? Because we're a whole, we're a unit, we're one. And so I don't want our heart, meaning my family, to be rotten or corroded or spoiled by the pleasures that we have here, our access to in this world. If you do not raise your children, collective, the enemy will do it for you. And life will teach you. If you do not want to listen and you don't want to learn, you don't want to obey, life will teach you, and it's not fun. But flip side, my dad had sent me scripture. I'm not going to look on it right now just because I don't want to pause this right now. But I think it was Hebrews 2:13 through, I think like the whole page. I think it's like through 20 something. Okay. But there was a part in there and it started talking about, I'm not going to quote it, but I believe it's Hebrews 2:14 through 18 or something like that. And so, or 16. Don't quote me on it, but I think it ends at 16 or 18. But basically what it's talking about is it talks about our hearts. And so it was kind of funny because it mentions here our heart. And obviously we need our heart for so many things, right? For so many reasons. Without our heart, without our mind, right, we'll die. We will surely die. And so I feel like it's always important to fill our hearts up with positive things and our mind up with positive things. And not ruin it with the things that we do have access here to. And I was telling my one kid, and I'm like, a moment's pleasure is not worth the rest of your life. And it's so true. A moment's pleasure, and I don't care if it's serious or maybe even like I don't know. It could be pregnancy. It could be drinking and driving. It could be, I don't know, overdosing, right? It could be so many things. Even codependency to people, right? Relationships. And it's like that moment's pleasure of like jeopardizing your dignity, your morals, your values. It's just not worth the rest of your life. And I feel like we have so much more to be thankful for than looking at the things that we don't have, or getting on like a bandwagon of like, oh, we wish we would have, and we, you know, can't take back. It's like, you know, you're going to wish you would have listened. You're going to wish you would have obeyed. You're going to wish you would have thanked God that day for your mom or your dad or your brothers or your sisters. You know, just things like that. Thank God for that job you have, or thank God for the car you have, or your legs so you can walk. So, you know, it's like people need to realize how rewarding it is to actually live in obedience and do what we're called to do. And you know, it's like some people are in more challenging situations, right? And it also talked about temptation. And when we are tempted, and I also I thought it was really significant too that, you know, when Paul was, I think it was, when Paul was writing, he was in jail. He was in prison. And so it talks a lot about isolation. It talks about, you know, being anointed by God, God's people, the chosen people, right? All this shit, right? And I just thought, you know, it's so important. Like, people don't realize, you know, when you have bigger lessons or harsher lessons than most, you know, God will, it's like you have to be isolated. You know what I'm saying? Like, these stories here in these devotionals, the Bible, whatever, it's a great book. These are great books. These are great things to learn and put in your mind and your spirit, right? Because it makes you think, and they're always true. You can always relate to it. I don't care fucking where you're at, what you're doing. It's called the living word for a reason, because it's literally living. It's literally a living word. Everybody can relate. Everybody can relate. Even though their situation is different, okay? Kind of like when we're talking through tarot, it's like an oracle cards and all this stuff. It's pertaining to everybody, even though everybody has such different situations. You guys are all relating to it in the same way, right? But you're understanding things, and you're learning, and you're moving on, and you're elevating. And that's the whole point here, is to elevate, to rise, to stay close to God, and to build that relationship and have a solid relationship, so you can have the rewards and reap the benefits of a better life. Better partners, better jobs, better, you know, living environments, even better kids, right? When you know better, you do better. You want better for your children, for your family, for your legacy. So I found it really significant that actually he had sent me that. And it also talks, and we had like this conversation, my dad and I, but I don't know. Anyway, but it talks a lot about, hold on, I'm getting noise polluted with this stupid. It talks a lot about, you know, solitude and listening to, I feel like the things that God is telling you to do. And it's like, you know, we've said this before, God will place you in situations where it's like, you can only listen to God. Only God can reach you. There's no service. It's like, you're not meant to be reached because God needs to see you. It's like a lot of the Bible, I think the Bible, a lot of people were writing in jail, or they were in some forms of solitude because they were able to get the downloads or the sources that they needed to get to write whatever it was that they needed to write. And it's about sharing this information with the collective. Sharing, you know, information, or even when you are tempted, God is still with you through those storms. So you know that you are not alone, and you're able to get instruction on how to defeat the enemy or do whatever it is that you need to do to overcome or beat the odds in these situations, learning and sharing that information and passing it on and helping other people grow. It's like a domino effect. So I just feel like it's so important, you guys, to communicate. I feel like this is about community. This is about building the spiritual community, whatever it is, okay? But I feel like either way, everybody has that one common denominator, and it's fucking God, higher power, period. So, you know, and I'm going to say, you know, some people are played, and it's like, people forget, like, I swear to God, like, you know how many people that are fucking, you know, Christian, all this shit, right? It's like, and then I'm like, I'm sharing my feedback with my dad, right? And, yeah, it's like some people, they, if you are explaining things in different words or different ways, I mean, you can explain one thing in 10 different ways and it will reach different people in different ways, right? But the bottom line is that it's something positive. It's something good to feed your soul with. And that's what we want. So, I also feel like this is about making better choices in a world full of confusion, a world full of hate. I mean, it's always been that way, I guess, but Now, I guess for some of us, we're not kids anymore, right? So this is about being obedient. And I feel like a lot of people would have folded on Jesus's ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of these people that are up here in church and shit like that, they would have folded on his ass. They would, come on. Come on. The prostitute let Jesus and the disciples into her pad. You know what I'm saying? Nobody was trying to let their asses in. They were fugitives on like the run or some shit. You know what I'm saying? It was like nobody wanted to open the motherfucking door. You know, but it's like some people are just put in these weird situations, or it's like, but I'm telling you, we're always being tested, collective. So tests are coming up. I'm just trying to prepare you. That's all. And I feel like this is a community thing for our community, whatever. Or for everyone's community, I guess, whatever you guys want to call it, spiritual community. It's really about paying attention. Okay, there's a lot of things you're going to need to pay attention to. Also, before I get into this read, that you're going to be needing to pay attention to, because you need to remember that there are rewards here that are going to be given to you. There's going to be things that are going to be trusted. And I don't know why I keep getting this thing with trust. So like that word was sticking out to me while I was walking down the stairs earlier. And I was like, okay, weird. It's like trust. And it's like, this is something that's going to be really, really big, collective, because if you do not trust God, if you cannot trust, you're not going to be able to get the proper instruction to make the right decisions in whatever situation that you're in, whether it be good, bad, or you're just somewhere in the middle or something like that. A lot of people too are feeling stagnant right now. Meditation, prayer, it's big right now. You're going to need to, but there are a lot of rewards and a lot of things that are going to be given in exchange for obedience. Okay, giving God those ashes for your beauty. For beauty. It's like he's going to replace a lot of things that were either taken, ruined, or destroyed, or so you thought, by the enemy. And I'm here to tell you it's not. Okay, but it is important, like, for community, like something about community, togetherness, working together, like this Three of Pentacles type of energy I'm kind of getting to. But it's really about sticking together and working together and fighting the good fight together on different levels and different ways, right? And whatever ways those are pertaining to in you guys' life. Okay, so I wanted you guys to know that. And I thought it was important to talk to your kids, whoever you're living with, make it a good environment. Make sure everybody's on the same page. You have the same goals. That's going to be really important also in community, so to say, because you're going to be able to build a stronger community. That way, when everybody's on the same page, everybody knows what the ultimate end goal is. Communication, lots of communication. This is not the time to keep your mouth closed. This is a time to advocate or explain, or I don't want to say explain, but kind of like just go over or talk, something like that. But communication is key. And also restoring your hearts after a hard time. This is going to help your heart soften. You don't want your heart to be a rock, collective. Love. And also the word love had came, like, we need more love. Love for each other, respect for each other on so many levels. And really this is about supporting, I feel like, the people that are in the community, I don't want to say like outsiders, I hate to say that, but it's like people that are just not wanting to come together in love, not wanting to come and unite, wanting this division and the separation bullshit to continue. So anyways, it's important to stick together. I feel like, I don't know, I'm just throwing that out there because I don't know what's going to take place very soon, but I feel like there is. But this is about sticking together. Something about sticking together is important. All right. Okay. So somebody here could feel like, okay, let me think how I can explain this. All right. You're not focusing on, if you've done a lot of work, collective, on eliminating people, places, and things that no longer serve you, it's like you're not focusing on playing save a hoe. We already went through that like a couple months ago, bitch, on the save a hoe phase that we went through. Like, we ain't saving these hoes. Like, nobody needs to be saved. You need to save yourself. That's how you're going to be saved, bitch. Sometimes God, yes, will send in people that will help you in situations, but you also have to put in that work. You know, discipline. With discipline, you have to put in the work, right? Welcome to the fam bam. Who is this that just subscribed? Who is this? Who is this? Witchy Eyes. Is it Witch Eyes? Witchy Eyes. And so this is also about putting in the work. This is also about, I don't know why I just got getting ahead. And in order for you to get ahead, it's like you're going to have to leave some things behind, people behind, right? We know this. All right. Your load will get a lot lighter. Okay. Hey, beautiful. And so, you know, you could be demanding respect. You could be somebody that is demanding respect right now. Or that is basically, it's like you're not fucking playing. And I feel like somebody here is not fucking playing. You could be a little grouchy. You could be a little on the... Yeah, maybe you're a little grouchy. Maybe you're a little... It's like maybe you're trying to align something here. Aligning your attitude. You want respect. You're not taking any bullshit from anybody. And I feel like you're manifesting things that are possible for you. You know, and I said this before, you know, it's like just because it's not possible for you doesn't mean that it's not possible for someone else. And just because it's possible for someone else doesn't always mean that it is possible for you. And that's fine. But don't discourage other people. Just because somebody can't do something, that doesn't mean that the next person can't. And a lot of times it's almost like somebody's frustrated. I guess I could say that that's a better word. You know what? Witchy. I'm not going to be doing that. Actually, I'm opening everything up November 4th. So I would love to do a mini read. So, I'm going to be opening up, by the way, really quickly, just to get off topic, for a sec. I'm going to be, I think I reposted it. I'm going to be posting it like every day. Oh my God, it's baby. What's up? What up, baby? How are you, my love? I am going to be having, the, mini reads for the subscribers only. Okay. I'm not going to be doing full reads for the collective, like just for anyone. You have to be a subscriber. And it's on TikTok specifically, okay? My email address is up there on the front of my page, okay? But they will be opening up November 4th. And I will get more into that probably towards the end of the video. But yeah, absolutely, babe, I'll do it. And I will be putting up the website again with the merch. So I'm like trying to find different like things that I feel like work better for me. But I am trying to build this TikTok page. But it's just, I don't know. I feel like since they took off my store on this page... I'm just like, blah, like I don't even care about using TikTok anymore. And I don't even know why they took my products off here. I was like, are you serious? So I had to reopen another page. So if you guys do want to check out my products, some of the products that I have bundles coming. I have a new Witch's Brew bundle that is coming out this week. And I did post a video on the TikTok page, but it's easy. Just look up Omega's TikTok shop and you'll find it. Okay, so it's almost like somebody here is frustrated. Okay, somebody here is frustrated. Oh yeah, and if you guys want to buy merch, clothes, all that, you guys can go on the website that's up there. You guys can find different streams, social media. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe also to my YouTube channel as well. I do have like 40 minutes to like an hour sometimes readings up there that are a little bit longer for you guys. But anyways, I just feel like somebody here is frustrated. And it's like they're not focusing on anybody that is not able to save themselves. They're not trying to save nobody. They're not trying to play save a hoe. You could be strictly and solely focused on yourself. And I feel like that is definitely something that a lot of people needed to realize. That I feel like on this channel specifically, it's like there are so many distractions. There could have been so many just blockages or delays for a long time for a lot of you guys. And it's like you're being freed from that. It's almost like the genie, right, on Aladdin. Remember, he's like, I wish, right? He wants to be free. And it's like your wishes are coming true. It's literally like, I don't know why I just got like right on the tip of your tongue. Like all you have to do is speak it into existence, right? Like how Nipsey says, he spoke some shit into the universe and watched it appear. Like You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit really does work that way. So it's like, you know, choose your words wisely, collective, you know. And even people on my page, you know, when they be leaving shit in the comments, I'm just gonna say this, and it's more of a respect thing. And I get it when people are going through some shit and they want to leave like long ass comments on the thing. That's fine. I get it. You know what I mean? Sometimes too, people are just barely getting into tarot or oracle or their spiritual awakening, and they want to vent shit. And that's fine. I don't give a fuck, because that's part of my job. However, when you're talking like as if I'm your fucking enemy on the thing, watch your fucking words, because I'm also reading that shit. So it's like, I also have to, you know, be aware of word witchery as well. You know, people trying to fucking get you to like curse yourself almost, in a sense too as well. Like, I feel like a lot of things are so important that we don't even realize or recognize here. Even people that come and they, you know, how can I say this? Friends, collective. A lot of friends. Pay attention when they never want to tell you nothing about themselves, but they only want to talk about other people. And they want to listen to you talk about all of your business. Be mindful of that kind of shit. Be mindful of how you feel when you're talking to people. How do they make you feel? Really. This is why a lot of I don't really like going to public places, or I don't go to events unless they're work related. I really don't. I will not. You will never catch me at no motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? I'm very exclusive and low key. So it's like, you won't catch me in places a lot of people will normally go to or think, you know what I'm saying? Unless it, like I said, it's business related. But it's like, I'm always quiet because I want to feel the energy. Like, I need that silence or like that quietness in a sense, or just that time to observe shit, to let like my body kind of tell me what I feel. But you guys need to really start using your intuition, I feel like, and going based off of your like, what is your body telling you? Because if you're getting red flags, if you're starting to feel some type of way, you're noticing that you feel, even for some people, they might even have like a gift where it's like, you feel so comfortable, but they're using this information in a negative way versus actually really giving a fuck about how you feel. You know what I'm saying? Using it against you. Be mindful of the company that you keep. And I feel like, you know, this could have been something that, you know, it could have taken place in the past already. Like, you're figuring this out. Or this is something that you need to do. But definitely this is somebody being frustrated because it's like, you know, you could have played save a hole. You could have tried to help people and just give people more credit than they deserve. And it's like, when you do shit like that, there are people that are going to take advantage, and there are going to be people also that are totally opposite. They're going to appreciate, love that help, or whatever it is that you are there to serve, right? Publicly serve to the people. Okay. And I'm going to say this, everybody in this collective has a job to help serve another person, but in a positive way, or to do some type of work here in the universe to help make the world a better place. I don't give a fuck how small or how big it is. It's so important. And it's always the small things that count the most. You know, you don't need to be famous to do that. You know, so this is about you focusing on yourself, because it's almost like you've grown frustrated because you've tried to manifest with these people that you cannot grow with. You just can't. You cannot grow with these fucking people. And it's like you're tired of the disrespect. You're tired of not feeling like you're receiving the rewards that you deserve, and you're doing all the work. And it's like, these are people that are a waste of time. So I feel like now you're in this focus. They don't want to be saved, quit playing savior type of fucking energy. Or you're starting to realize this. Hold on, I can't see from far away. What up, one love? Yeah, it's like, you know, there a lot of, and you know what's funny is I who was on live last time? Usually it's the same. You guys are usually on here pretty active, but it's funny because a lot of you guys have changed profile pics. A lot of you guys have changed your shit from public to private. So this is something that is happening. Collective has to put them in their place today. Yeah, and it's like, that's good shit. Good for you, because it's true. Like, you get tired of that shit. And you start realizing it's only holding you up, and it's only preventing you from growing. And this is literally just a distraction. So it's like, you know, when you are disobedient, you want to still hang around somebody who's draining your fucking energy. You have a strong intuition, or your body is telling you you're stressed out when you're around this person, or it's like there's something off. You need to listen to your body. Because that's another way of intuitively being guided without even realizing it. And, you know, a lot of you guys have come from like trauma, like very traumatic experiences, very traumatic back. And it's like, you know, you will live most of your life not even realizing that you are being around people that trigger you. And you think it's normal. Or you think that it's okay because you don't know any better. Your nerves are always stressed. It's low-key shade. Yeah, it really fucking is. And it's like, you know, I'm just gonna say this. People will definitely always try to throw shade, even when you help them or love them the most. You know what I'm saying? It's just sometimes it works that way. And it's something that you have to also like consciously you have to be aware of these things, like when you're getting triggered or something that can trigger you, and you have to bring yourself back down from like 100 to 0. Okay, because you can go 0 to 100 really quick. But these are things that a lot of you guys for a long time, okay, some of you even still today don't realize that you're gonna get triggered, or you don't like. I feel like now, how can I explain this? I feel like now I can recognize it and I can like take that energy and like do something else with it. And I know I'm aware of it, but I feel like for so long I was not aware because I was always being triggered, or there was always some fucking crazy shit going on. So it's like I wasn't even aware. Like it was weird when things were calm. So it's like a lot of people too, like, it's funny because I was talking to one of my good friends. She's basically like my sister, but like, anyway, she does social work. And so she was telling me, you know, majority of these families, because of the responses that they've had, because of the trauma, they will fuck shit up without even realizing it, and then go back into being homeless or going back into an abuse. You know what I'm saying? And you don't notice these things. And they're these cycles. So it's like if you have been somebody that's been trying to, it's like you have been called to end some type of generational trauma, curses, whatever. It's like you're growing frustrated with people that you're around, or these people. You're realizing that you have to focus and venture off alone. And be obedient to what God is telling you. These people are not meant to go with you. Because they're just not on the same path. They're just not on the same path. And this could be friends, family, whoever, coworkers, whatever. This could be a fucking job. Take it where it resonates. But, you know, this is about you always wanting to manifest shit. And then it's like, you're irritated because it's like, maybe you don't feel appreciated, or you're doing all the work, and it's like every time you want, it's like you could want something so positive, but these people are so toxic. It's like they don't know what it is like to have something good for long periods of time, because they're just, you know what I'm saying? Like you have to really put effort into healing yourself to want to see a life change. You really have to make the sacrifices. And no, I don't mean like stealing dogs off the street and like, I don't know, goats and shit. I don't fucking, bitch, a squirrel. Done. Actually, you know what? I've been seeing a lot of posters too, like with missing dog. I'm like, damn, hey, motherfuckers are on it and shit. Damn. Over here trying to sacrifice motherfucking animals and shit. Oh, weird ass bitch, for some temporary pleasures. You know what I'm saying? And those temporary pleasures, they corrode, they rot, they don't last very long, and they're also not really worth anything. They're so valueless, you know what I'm saying? They don't mean anything, and they rot away. Just like how the people that made those sacrifices to get whatever quick scheme bullshit they were trying to do are also going to rot away with it. You know, and I feel like this is something that you really need to think about. Who you're hanging out with, who you're allowing around your kids, around your home, in your workspace, in your car, who you talk to. I posted a video and I'm going to repost it, but it's in the repost. It's about telekinesis. And so it talks about too, I think there was another one when you guys sent me, and it was about other people's negative energy. Like, you need to be mindful of other people's fucking negative energy, because we are like a ball of fucking energy. And it's like, that shit is everywhere. It's in everything. So it's like, if you're somebody who's really sensitive, or you even are on like a low vibing tip, or you're sad or depressed, it's easy for people to project their shit onto you. You better take the bus, shit. No, just like, you better hitch a ride, shit. You ain't hitching in my motherfucking car, bitch. Shit. And it's like, you know, this is a ghetto taxi. You better call a ghetto taxi, bitch. But this is really about you having to, it's like, the reason why, if you're not receiving the respect that you want, it's because you're being too lenient. You're allowing and giving to people that feel like now they're like royalty or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, what do you mean you're not gonna, like, bitch, the fuck out of here. You didn't do any motherfucking work, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're the fucking boss. You call the shots. So that means you have to act like it. That means nobody gets a fucking pass. That means everybody gets treated the same. You need to build an empire or a foundation that isn't going to crumble and isn't going to also have employees in it, or even family or friends coming in and out of it and disrespecting it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy because, for example, like, I have my studios, right? And I also have been in places like I worked in a lot of entertainment shit, right? So there was a lot of artists there. And so I noticed, like, there was one person in particular, and it was so annoying because it's like, that person was like super party, always had people over late. And it's like, yeah, okay, cool. We get it. You're really cool. And like, you know, a lot of people, that's great and all. But it smelled like motherfucking some dank up in this bitch. And you got a lot of people coming in and out. Then one time somebody had came in my room and like took a photo off my wall, because I like art and I put a lot of cool shit on my wall. And I was really flattered that somebody thought that they were going to fucking take that shit, because I hadn't been in my office for a while, and wanted to borrow it for their fucking podcast. However, it wasn't cool because they didn't motherfucking ask. And so at that point, it was like, yeah, I'm talking shit. Party's over, and fucking, y'all need to get it the fuck together, okay? And don't ever touch my shit. And then you could come and violate my fucking space either, and just take my shit and put it in your fucking podcast. Because you just figured I wasn't going to be there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, either way, that person also needed to put up boundaries. They needed to put up fucking boundaries with the people they were also allowing in and out of that studio. It's like the person was just on some ego shit. Not only that, but they also treated like their volunteers or fucking employees like shit that they had. So, and it was like, I mean, I really won't say shit, but if I build up to a point where I have to tell you the fuck off, it's not good. So it's like, you know, this is, and this happened years ago, by the way, but I was just using that as an example. But this is about respect. If you want respect, you also need to allow, like, you also need to give to the people as well, right? Like, I had somebody ask me a question one time, like, if you were given a position like a queen or an empress or an emperor, I forgot the word they used. Anyways, but basically it was just like somebody who was like in charge of like a village or like something like that, or like a group of people, you know, would you, you know, how would you get people to listen to you, or how would you run that community, you know? And like, obviously, if you know economics and psychology, you're going to be able to run your own community and pull together something, right? You have to know how these things work. And you also have to treat people right. You know, you have to also give, but you also need to know when to give and when to take, and how to get everybody to function and make people also feel good about themselves. You cannot just fucking tear people down or make them slaves, or, you know, enslave them, or make them feel like, you know, you're their ruler. You know, people are people, individuals are individuals, right? Beings are beings. You still have to let them be. But at the same time, there needs to be respect. There needs to be boundaries, rules, structure, order, and discipline as well. And knowing when to give, not overly giving or only giving, you know, for control purposes. Like, you have to also allow them to I don't want to say think, but to know that they're also appreciated as well. Because without them, how are you going to function, right? You still need these people to function, or, you know, create the society or whatever it is that you want, right? Organization, club, whatever, community. So it's like, this very well could be something that you were frustrated with, or you are getting frustrated with, and you're realizing that you have to separate yourself from this group, or you need to just start over. But you do need to focus on yourself, and you could be frustrated because you could want to manifest shit, and you cannot manifest it because you're around this fucking, Tom, Dick, and fucking Harry. Okay. And it's like, you need to adjust, you need to be able to adjust or balance or ground yourself or something like that. But you're frustrated because it's like, you can feel like, yeah, like nobody is listening to you, or nobody is respecting you, or respecting what you're trying to do, okay? Or what you are doing, or something like that. And it's like, yeah, it's like, there's a lot of baggage here, and this has to do with people violating boundaries. And it's irritating because you could be somebody that, are you repeating yourself over and over again? Are you just not getting the results that you want? Are you going to give up? Are you ready to give up? Do you feel like you want to give up? And it's like, but why? What are you doing? It's like, this is when you need to pause, and you really need to get in touch with God, and you need to apply that structure, order, discipline in your life, and not break those fucking boundaries. I don't care how much you love that person, how much you care about the person. You are doing more damage by enabling a person, or by giving in and caving in to what the fucking rules you just set. So if you say you can't do this past a certain time, bitch, that means you cannot do it past a certain time. And you need to make sure, I don't give a fuck who they are to you. They don't get a pass because they're your friend. They don't get a pass because they're your fucking parent. They don't get a pass because they're your cousin. Like, no, bitch. The same rules apply to everybody. We all get equal fucking treated up in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? And people need to realize that you're not fucking playing. It's like all the karmics came around, and I was like, nope. Yeah. It's like, this is also a time, I'm telling you, like, you will be tested. I mean, we're always being tested, but I feel like there's just specific times of the year where it's like a big test. You know what I'm saying? Or it's like it could really make or break, where you're going to have to either start over, or you're going to have to, like, you know what I mean? Or you pass the test, and now you're like, all right, cool, I'm going to move on now. But it's like, look at structure, order, discipline fell out. I'm done. Look, and it's in reverse. Because there is none. There is none. And that's why people are not respecting you as well. There is no structure. There is no order, no discipline. And this is the time to get it the fuck together. Okay? If you don't, you need to. You could feel like you need some space, or you want space, or you need to distance yourself from a particular group of people, family members, or like friends, or this could even be like work related, okay, with coworkers, or people, your neighbors, or whoever, you know what I mean? But it's like, yeah, somebody here is just not happy. They feel like they cannot manifest shit. They're like irritated or irritable. And it's like they keep allowing people to violate this boundary, or violate these rules, or not respect what you're doing. You know what I mean? It's like, if you say, hey, like, I got work tomorrow, but they're still trying to, I got work at 4 a.m. or I work graveyard, I'm, whatever, but people are still trying to come over. They're still trying to hang out, or still trying to call you to do something irresponsible. You know what I'm saying? It's like, where's the fucking not only that, but it's like, have enough respect for yourself to cut people off. Have enough respect for yourself. And I can get real snappy with people. And it's like, once I get serious, it's like, oh shit. Because it's kind of like, you don't expect it, because I'm really fucking nice. But if I have to go to that point, I will. But it's like, you need to set boundaries. You need to be firm. You need to be serious. Whatever. And it's like, people know that I'm not fucking around. Like, I don't play around. So, when I do get that way, it's serious. And at that point, I don't care who likes it, because I know at the end of the day, I'm doing more damage by not following through. I'm doing more damage by giving in. I'm doing more damage to not only myself, but to others around me, if I am not going to follow through with what I say. This also has to do with like a boss or a management. You are enabling. This could even be enabling somebody, even a partner, a spouse. And you are doing more damage to yourself in the long run by doing this shit. Not only that, but then these people think, you know, they could just get away with whatever, like they're fucking special or something. But it's like, no, you're in charge. You're the boss. But this is definitely somebody that you need to establish some type of boundaries here with, and you really need to put up a wall. Because this is somebody that, you know, it's like whoever I'm talking to is like, you have all this potential, you have all this shit, but it's like, hello. You're letting these things, and this is really just, and it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work when you are like that, because it's like you have to lay down the motherfucking law sometimes in your own home, in your own fucking business, in your own at your own job. You know, in your own family. And people are not going to like that because you've been doing shit a certain way for so long, letting it slide. You know, this could even be with stealing shit. Letting it slide. Or maybe it's like, you know, you're just realizing like this person just has been cheating me out of shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you could have known, but you're like, I don't know. But it's not a big deal though, because it's just a little bit of money here and there. Oh, it's just $5. Oh, it's just $1. Bitch, I don't give a fuck if it's 50 cents. Bitch, you better tell me. You know what I'm saying? This could even be just taking your card, fraudulent activity. You know what I mean? It's like there's things here where people are not seeing that they're gonna see. And it's in front of your face. Like these are things happening in front of your face. It's like you need to focus. Oh, what up? Let me see, who is this? Oh, what up, Amanda? How are you? What up? And somebody here is just all up in their motherfucking emotions. You know what I'm saying? It's like they feel like the opportunity, like it's like somebody here feels like you could have lost your job. Somebody here could have lost their fucking job. Oh, that's good. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm so glad you're doing good. I'm doing good. I'm doing very good, actually. Thank you. I love the little ghost. Yeah, I feel like this is also like somebody here could have even lost their job. Like you could be in a state where like you can't even work. Or somebody here is in some type of a, somebody here could have literally lost their job because they violated a boundary. Or like somebody here could have also like, if you were told or you told someone not to do something, they fucking did it anyway. Or you could have been told, whoever this is, because there's fucking people on here that do stupid shit too. Because you guys are all fucking learning in some way, shape, or form. Just don't fucking play in my energy and act stupid with me. But let me tell you something. Somebody here is way too, like they're very emotional. Very emotional. You guys are probably still feeling that fucking full moon energy. And it's like, this is somebody too that it's like they kept on, okay. So now I'm talking about the people who are doing the disrespecting. Now I'm getting into the fuckers that are actually doing stupid shit. So it's like you could have tried to manifest with this person or this particular person. And this was somebody too that they had a lot of baggage with them. So it's like you're trying to manifest. Not only you got a bunch of shit on your shoulders, but now you got the weight of somebody else's karma on your fucking back. And you think you're going to build something like this? How? And then you got frustrated, tired, whatever, is sick of this shit. Oh, I love the little kitty. And this person, either they got fired, you left that ass, or fucking, you know what I'm saying? They lost you. Because this person was just adding weight in your bag. Metaphorically speaking, this person's just throwing more weights in your bag, and it's like, wait a minute, what the fuck are you bringing to the table? What the fuck are you bringing to the table, bitch? A napkin? To wipe your bitch? To wipe your what? Your ass with it? Like, this doesn't even fucking make any sense to keep somebody around who's gonna keep on adding shit, putting shit in the bag. And it's like not even stuff that's going to be useful. It's not even things that you need. It's just extra weight just to put on extra weight. And it's not making any sense. And this person, it's like, you know, you could have even felt like you've missed out on opportunities because of this person weighing you down. It is not time for you to be living like that. So I feel like too, this is somebody too that they could have also, if that didn't, it's like for some of you, they just lost the opportunity to fucking be with you because their attitude is trash and they don't know how to respect your fucking boundaries. So it's like, it's just, you're done. Somebody here is fucking like fed up or got fed up with another individual and there is no motherfucking returning. There is none. And this person is like, you wanted this person to respect you, and this motherfucker, this is annoying here because it's like somebody here took advantage, or I just got overstayed their welcome, or they could have really took your kindness for weakness. Really could have fucking taken your kindness for weakness and felt like you were like treated you like a fucking chump, like you're a fucking punk bitch, like you ain't shit. But you were the shit. And it's like, you know, you wanted respect and dignity. It's like you have dignity, you want respect. And it's like you are not jeopardizing shit for this anymore. And it's like you also could be realizing that this person has no order, structure, or discipline in their life. So because they have no order, structure, and discipline in their life, that's why this shit is in reverse. Let's see what it fucking says. You know, and it was talking a lot about, where is it? Having structure, order, discipline keeps you blessed, right? It gives you blessings. It also helps you stay safe because you're spiritually protected from things. God will sometimes allow things to happen and then save you. It's like the only fucking way out of that situation after getting into a situation was God. Against all the odds, your ass made it out of that situation, or you were placed in a situation where it's like no one would have made it out. Understand how blessed you are to even have had the opportunity to see things for what they are and who this person or these people were, for exactly who they are. Not for who the fuck you wanted them to be, not for who you thought they were, but who they fucking actually are. Exposed, out on the table, everything. And it's like, you are so blessed, I feel like, to have that opportunity. And I feel like God is our parent, right? Obviously, you know, I'm always like, yeah, my dad, whatever, right? Sometimes I really do talk about my dad, but I'm talking about God, okay? I'm talking about God. And it's like, He's trying to guide you. He's trying to guide you. And that's why you were able to make it out of the situation or get out of the situation when the time was right, basically. Or you're seeing this shit at a perfect time. And it's like these rewards are not going unseen. I think I had told you that like last week or some shit. Like, don't get discouraged. Or what are we on? Are we on Saturday? Sunday? Oh my God. Oh my God, tomorrow's Monday. Is tomorrow really fucking Monday? Fuck. All right. I gotta go to bed. I'm trying to, speaking of order, structure, and discipline, bitch, I'm trying to go to bed before midnight. Okay. And it's like you just walked away from this person. Like you could have been somebody that you just walked away. And whatever this person tried to do, this person could have tried to throw your structure, order, and discipline off by doing some fuckery shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they're such a messy bitch. And this person could have wanted you to feel whatever they were feeling or go through something that they were going through or experience it to some sort of level. And, you know, if you are somebody that's very structured or disciplined, they did this shit on purpose because they knew it would like throw you off because you're somebody that is very structured, ordered, and disciplined, or you need that in your life. And this person, they don't give a fuck. This is somebody that they don't give a fuck. And it's like, this is somebody that Okay. So there's somebody else here. It's like you are not focused on no one but you. You're not focusing on anybody that can't get it the fuck together, pretty much is what I'm saying. Okay. You don't want to be around these type of people because these are people that will overwhelm you with their problems. And it's like sometimes it's good to focus on other people's problems, like community service, volunteer work, right? We got the holidays coming up, and that's fine and all. But to really be so involved in somebody else's fucking bullshit drama, or to have somebody's bullshit drama backfire onto you because you're connected to somebody at a soul level, that shit will ricochet and it will hit you too. So not only will the person receive karma, whoever has the karma, but it's like whoever's close to them will also receive karma in some way, shape, or form and manifest in their life, and it will hit your finances. It always will hit your finances first. Then it will hit you. You'll start feeling sick. You'll start feeling tired. You start feeling depressed. You start feeling, you know what I'm saying? And then the spiritual warfare comes. So don't allow that to manifest, somebody else's shit to manifest in your life. And don't allow other people's fucked up vibes or their fucked up energy to also manifest in your life, or allow it to. Because I'm telling you, you guys have been walking around for so long, spiritually blind. So it's like you don't even realize that you've been living in somebody else's energy that they feel about you. It's crazy how energy fucking works. It's crazy how deep this shit gets. But you don't realize it. And then it's like, once you're like, wait a minute, I knew I didn't belong here. I knew I didn't fucking fit in. I know I'm not fucking somebody who has a reason to be depressed. I'm depressed because they're fucking making me depressed. They're fucking I'm telling you. Take yourself out of this fucking problem, and you will see how much better you feel. Your spirits are high. You feel uplifted. There's no more depression. Stop allowing somebody else's energy to project onto you, and that how they feel about themselves, they're trying to project that shit onto you. All of a sudden you start saying these negative things about yourself, like, wait a minute, why are you saying that? No, it's because other people don't fucking believe in you. That doesn't mean that it's not possible for you. That doesn't mean that you need to allow these motherfuckers to manifest their shitty ass fucking energy into your life, and then you can't manifest because they don't believe in it. Fucking do it anyway. This is also somebody, I feel like you might not want to be away from somebody. So if there's another person here that, like, you could feel like you're focused. Okay, you're focused on yourself, and you're also focused on somebody else who's focused on themselves. And it's like, if you're apart from this person, it's like you don't want to be apart from them no more. Like you want to be with somebody that's like you, I guess I can say, or like-minded. And it's like there's been some type of wisdom here that's been, look at wisdom. It says just because you know you can do it doesn't always mean that you should. And you know, I tell my kids this all the time. So when I made these cards, I was like, oh, I'm gonna put this on one of the cards. And it's like, this is true wisdom. Like, this is true divine wisdom. And this is true, like, I feel like God is giving you these instructions. God is giving you this wisdom. Suck it in, take advantage of that, of the downloads you get. Understand that by you keeping your energy clean, the more clear your connection is also going to be to talk to God. You're going to be able to receive the messages that you need to get. And I also feel like you don't take advantage of people. This is somebody that they took advantage of you. And it's like, you know, people, say less. Bitch, say fucking less. When you have nothing to, I'm telling you, people will be intimidated because you have nothing to say. Sometimes. And it makes people feel some type of way. sometimes people get nervous and they'll overly talk. And I feel like you could make this person nervous, but something like that, I don't know. It's like somebody here, they knew what they could have done and they didn't do it. I feel like this is also about someone who, okay, for some of you, this other person who is focused on you and they've been doing some type of healing work, and if they're at a distance or something like that, it's like they don't want to be away from you, like they want to be with you, but they feel like you're very wise and you are somebody that you don't abuse your authority or power or something like that. And this person literally was supposed to do something, or they wish they could have done something different in the past, or they could have met, or they wish they would have met you in the past or something like that. But there is somebody here that like an energy that's coming out where it's like they want to get to know you more or something like that, or they want to come closer to you, or they feel very close to you spiritually. They could feel connected to you. But this is definitely somebody who is also focused on themselves. This is not the karmic who has a shitty attitude and has been a loser in this read. Okay, don't get it twisted, bitches. Okay, I'm never gonna tell you to go back to a fucking Lermic. Okay, but on the other hand, the loser in the story, the person that wanted to create drama or place their fucking burdens onto your fucking plate and then utilize your connections or take advantage of the fact that you do hold power and status, and this person sees that you don't. So if this person, or this is you, if you are somebody who is of status or has some type of a status or a title at work or something like that, it's like you don't use that as a weapon. And this other person, they felt like they were going to use that. They also wanted to use the fact that this person or you do give a fuck and you are responsible or something like that, or you are somebody that was trying to manifest, and it's like they took advantage of that shit, use that. And I also feel like they use that shit against you. So like if they know that you are somebody of status or whatever, it's like they will do shit to like manipulate you into hold on. It's like they'll use your powers against you. It's so weird. It's like they will literally use that against you. So if they know you're somebody who's dedicated, whatever, like they'll try to like pump that shit up or whatever, you know what I mean? But then at the same time, they just want to be right there pumping shit up because, you know what I mean? They want to be the hype man, bitch. Like, get the fuck out of here, old groupie ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is somebody who's a fucking groupie pretty much. And this is somebody, so to speak, I guess, in a sense, or a fucking freeloader, or a fucking moocher, a loser pretty much. And it's like, they have a lot of bad karma. And they're in their head a lot. And it's like somebody here is overthinking a lot about their situation that they're in. And they're no longer attached to your ass anymore. Or it's like you left that ass. And it's like you're not doing anything to this person. You're not saying anything to this. And this person is like stressed out because you're saying less. You're not saying nothing. So it's like this person doesn't even know how to hit you anymore. They don't know what is really going on in your life enough to where they can try to manipulate something different, okay, to pull you back in. And it's like you have this confidence about you. So like I said, you know, you could be like all of a sudden like kind of saying little things to like put yourself down, or you say these things, or you could get self-doubt in a sense because it's on this roll with the attitude alignment in reverse. So it's almost like, you know, if you're frustrated, you know, you might say things out of frustration, or Oh, my back. Hold on. Yeah, you might say things out of frustration, but it's like, you're a fucking badass, okay? Or you're a fucking boss. So it's like, whatever this, yeah, it's like whatever the fuck this person was fucking doing, it's like they're intimidated as fuck by your energy. Because you've learned some type of lesson here and you kept it pushing regardless of whatever this person did. So it's like, no matter how bad it got, no matter how low this person went to, it's just, this is somebody that really tried to stay attached to you and they didn't want to let go. And this is also another reason. It's like you're somebody that, let's just say if you are spiritually inclined, like really gifted or something, or you are part of the spiritual community and you do like spell work and shit, or you have certain gifts, or if you have certain connections to certain people, places, or things where like you could fucking fuck shit up, or let's just say all you have to do is make a phone call, or all you got to do is motherfucking say the words. But it's like you didn't. You kept your cool. You fucking didn't take it. It's like it wasn't even worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, you ain't even worth entertaining your energy no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is somebody that's just sad, bitch. This is somebody that's fucking embarrassing. You know what I mean? It's like, ill. Like, you don't even want to, they're not even worth nothing. Like, who are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is somebody really on some pathetic shit. And this is why the universe is I feel like holding you in some type of high honor. Like, you're gonna get a reward, or you're like, basically like rewards from the universe. You know what I'm saying? Not like an actual fucking trophy, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you could be getting good karma, good things could be happening for you, new opportunities, you know, I don't know, whatever the case is. Maybe you win the lotto, or I don't know, like a $50 on a lotto ticket. I don't know, something fucking, but just things are going in your favor. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to fucking try hard. Like, it's like you put in the work, you reap the rewards, the benefits. You're spiritually guarded and protected from this type of shit. So it's like, obviously God was only going to allow so much so that way you could be protected through this lesson. But this person's not. This fucking idiot is not. This was definitely somebody who really, really took advantage of a situation, and they took advantage of you. They played on your emotions. This is somebody now that they're fucking emotional. Now they don't, and this is somebody that always they do everything based on how they feel, but not in a good way. Not like in an intuitive way. It's just more of like an emotional way. So it's like, yeah, you could do things based off how you feel. I know I do that, but not based off my emotions. It's based off my intuition. Okay? And that's important, because if you're doing shit based off of your fucking emotions all the time, you're going to be all over the place. You're never going to be able to have structure, order, or discipline. And if you try, it just won't ever work. You know what I'm saying? Like, you won't be able to stick. Nothing will be able to stick to you except for negative karma. And if you guys would like to pick up one of these decks, you guys can go to Omega's TikTok shop, okay, to get your deck of oracle messages. This is the Wisdom of Hidden Realms. Ooh, look, material, wealth, true prosperity. Didn't I just say? Bitch, didn't I just motherfucking say? I'll let that go. Ooh, the Word Lord. Oh, this is about lies, baby. I'll just do all these up, right? Okay. So look, somebody here lied about some type of, Wow. Okay, look. Hold on. This has to do with like material shit. Dang. This is all earth energy. This is all money. This is all fucking okay. And you know what? This was in reverse. Okay, I'm going to leave this how it came out. So listen. So somebody here wanted you to look like you were dishonest. Oh, that's right. You're a Capricorn. I love Capricorns. I really do. I get along really good with Geminis and Capricorns. This is hella earth energy. I'm telling you, look. You could be having a lot of prosperity happen for you with this diamond dreamer right here. It's like manifestation. This is about manifestation. Not only that, but this is about like generational wealth. This is about you working on something to have some type of prosperity. This is about you having abundance. And who else the Cappy on here? One Love. And I love my Capricorns. I have like my friends are all Capricorns. It's kind of funny. So somebody here lied about you. And it's like you're persevering from some type of lies that they said, or they took action on trying to create, like I said, some type of fucking narrative here. Like saying as if like you weren't really abundant. Like somebody here wanted your character to look like, no, you were not this Empress right here. Gaia's Garden. This is like a fucking Empress. Okay. An Empress is all the queens in one deck. Very fruitful, very abundant, reaping what you sow. Didn't I say it's right on the tip of your tongue? Anything that you say, you can have. Just speak it into existence. And you're overcoming some type of perseverance, compensation. It's like the universe is compensating you. This is karmic debt at its finest being repaid to you in a positive way. Like I said, this is like tax season in the spiritual realms. In my season, in Scorpio season, this is exactly what it is. So either you're going to manifest that really good karma that could affect you for this next year, or you could end up, or even years after, or it's going to be, it's payback time. You know what I'm saying? It's time for motherfuckers to pay. And it's like, this is you doing this shit by yourself too. So whoever the fuck was trying to lie about you, it's like somebody here also could have lied on some type of, it's like they wanted to lie about you. So this could be somebody that, okay. Yeah, look at wisdom, power of the divine, the well watcher. Hello, this is about you. Your well never runs dry, let me just tell you. Oh, divine justice all the motherfucking damn way. What up, One Love? I'm so glad. And it's like, I'm glad you guys are able to resonate with this, and this is resonating because this is important. You guys are getting this. What did I say about your divine wisdom? How the hell do you get divine wisdom? You go into solitude. Whatever this setback was, or whatever this shit was that was supposed to throw you off or put you back in some kind of a situation where it's like it would make whatever this person wanted for you to look true, but it wasn't. You have divine knowledge, divine power. Why? Because you're in solitude, or you've been in solitude, or you're somebody that you have some type of ranking here. And your well never runs dry because it's not supposed to. So even when these people thought, or this person thought, that they were going to drain your well, they were going to steal your water, bitch. They were going to steal your motherfucker. No. God has given you this position because you're supposed to pour water into other people. And God is trusting you with this, what was I going to say right now? I'm sorry. With this position. And I'm telling you, trust is everything right now, because he's not going to be able to give you this position when you're with somebody who's stealing this from you, draining you. So it's like you needed to learn this, and that's why you were protected from all the shit that these people or this person was trying to do behind the scenes, because it was a lesson and the truth needed to come out about that person. Other people needed to see who that person was as well. But they're getting caught up in some type of a lie. But they were talking shit because the word, like, yeah, look at communication, praise, and dishonesty. This is also about somebody actually, this could even have been like somebody that tried to fucking do some type of fraud against you or on you, or they could have tried to make you look bad. I'm telling you. And it's like you overcame some type of a situation. This could even have been like false reports. This could have been some type of legal documents here. And somebody here could have been paid to do that. And you overcame that. And you're being compensated. And you're now you have become the Empress. After all of this, it actually was like that last, almost like that last test for you to see, like, do you have what it takes? Now is the time during this situation that you need to listen to me, God. God will tell you things that other people are not going to understand. So it's important for us to go through these lessons. Like you need to. It's a must. So do not get discouraged. Do not start thinking your life is never going to work out. Fucking poor me. Oh my gosh. And you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, it's cool to bitch and all that. But at the same time, we need action. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, chop, chop. Let's go. Let's figure out what the fuck are we going to do. Let's figure out how are we going to get out of the situation and what can I do, right? And you got to stay real close to God. It's almost like spiritually having to hold God's hand during this whole fucking process that you went through with this person, because he was preparing you to be placed in a position of power with another person who is going to be placed and given a position of power. Therefore, you are going to be leading or guiding God's people in some type of way, shape, or form. And you will be the examples. People will be looking up to you, asking you questions. This is something that is really big for some of you. And a lot of trust is required. A lot of being able to only strictly rely on source for some things. You're not going to always be able to trust people. You're not always going to be able to get an answer because God is telling you something specific that you need to be obedient on. And this is why it was so important for you to have to go through this, whatever this is. Okay, it can manifest, like I said, in different ways, but it's like you are somebody that is just always abundant. Bitch, you're always wet, bitch. Okay, you're motherfucking juicy, bitch. You're marinated all the time. So it's like whatever this fucking hoes thought they were gonna do by trying to steal your shit, it's like, bitch, all you gotta do is snap your motherfucking fingers, wiggle your nose, and fucking speak it into existence, bitch, and you got motherfucking water, bitch. But they didn't know that. They didn't know these superpowers about you. They didn't realize who the fuck you were. They didn't. They really didn't. And it's like God allowed their stupid ass to continue to do this shit. And that's exactly why the fuck they get to sit that ass in motherfucking karma. A lot of shit is coming back to those who have been talking a lot of shit about other individuals, or individuals that were either meant to look a certain way, like beneath. But they were they were the motherfucking bottom, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were on the bottom for a motherfucking reason, but really they were the main motherfucker. Like, bitch, you didn't know, like, you were being hidden the whole fucking time. They didn't even know that you were fucking hidden, bitch. They didn't even know. You had to get lost in the situation in order to find yourself and to talk to God, to build this relationship with God, because it was something that you needed to do. This was, I don't know, what does the word detriment mean? Alexa, what is detriment?
Disheartened is a form of the verb dishearten, which is usually defined as to depress the hope, courage, or spirits of, discourage.
That wasn't the word I was saying. Anyways, whatever. Okay. But this is also about you having, look at the web weaver. Synchronicity, divine intelligence, cause and effect. So this is the cause and effect. This is about people not realizing that these are the cause and effects of people's actions. So not only will you suffer, but the people around you will suffer. So that's why it's always best to do things in a balanced way. And make sure that you're not only looking out for yourself, but you're looking out for your people, for God's people as well. That you're not just only me, take, and not even realize that people are being hidden right in front of you, testing you the whole fucking time, just to see what is your answer, just to see how you react, just to see what you do in the times of despair and pain. You are always being watched. And it's crazy because your heart is it's like some of these people, they don't have a heart no more. It's like a rock. This is something that's so beautiful. And it's such an amazing place to be at sometimes when you're in solitude. And it's like, it's the worst situation you could ever be in. And then you go through the process, and then you are in this beautiful space where you're able to actually have this open line of communication with Source. You are away from everything that was distracting you. You are no longer able to have access to anything that was distracting you. And now God is able to tell you clearly what you need to do. You are now seeing the vision of your life. You are now understanding why you went through the things that you went through. It's no more like uncertainty of you don't know why did you have to go through this, or you don't understand. No, you understand now. So it's like there's nothing to be frustrated about anymore. You came, you saw, you left, and now God is communicating with you and through you and going to be placing you guys, for some of you, in really fucking big positions, like in really big positions of power. Because you're somebody that's being trusted. You're somebody that is, you're like very trustworthy. And not only that, but you're very like God, like you trust in God so much. It's like a way of life. Like you can only live your life based off instruction through Him. And people don't understand that. And you have been placed in positions that people don't even understand. Like, why are you in that position? But it's not meant for them to understand. It's also meant for them to do whatever it is necessary, whatever they're being guided to do. You understand? Like, we're all here as one, as together. Like, that's all I was saying. If you guys have missed the beginning of this read, I will be reposting it on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. If you don't know where the YouTube channel is, you guys can go ahead and click at the YouTube tab that's at the top left of my page, underneath my website. So it's so important for you to understand you will no longer have this disappointment. Because instead of looking at everything being half empty, you're now seeing everything as half full, or even more than that. You know what I mean? It's like your cup is going to overrun into other people's cups. All I see is like a cup and other people underneath it with their mouths open, like trying to catch the water that's overflowing from your cup, because they're going to be blessed. Because they were drinking your water. You know what I'm saying? From your cup. Your blessed cup, so to speak. This is just, metaphorically speaking. But you understand what I'm saying? It's like not only will you... It's like you're going to touch a lot of people's lives, or you have touched many people's lives in many different ways, in ways that it's like only God was going to be able to use you or utilize you to do so. So it's like you were placed in these really dark areas of your life, or just in dark spaces where people don't survive, or people can't overcome or hold it together or understand. Like, it's just, God is really, your favor is really going to show, and it is showing. And that was what these people were trying to do. They didn't want anybody to see that favor over you. They were jealous of it. And they thought it was funny to place a lot of burdens on your plate or on in your bag, because they knew that you were going to be able to carry it and it was going to slow you down, and they just wanted to watch you be slowed down. That's all. That's all it was. And it's like now, it's like people are seeing it's like your divine intelligence, your divine blessings, your divine wisdom. They can't deny it anymore. And I just, like spiritual judge, you know what I'm saying? Like you're some kind of a spiritual judge, possibly. Okay. The River Queen, flow, letting go, natural movement in reverse. So there was somebody here that they wanted to lie. They wanted to lie because it was like they didn't want you to have something. They did not want you to have something. And it was like they knew that you were not, they like something or someone was not going to let go of you. By something, I mean like whatever these things are that you are being blessed with, this person, it's like somebody here already knew. But they didn't want someone else to know just how special you were. And it's like, often, I notice people that are of the light, or people that are literally here for very specific reasons. Well, I mean, you guys are all here for a special reason, but some of you guys are here and it's like exactly what you are. You could be somebody that's very happy. You like to have peace. You want to love everybody. But you come here in this life and the lesson is, it's like you have nothing but chaos around you. You're born into karmic families. You got all this fucking crazy shit going on, right? And it's like the people around you, they don't give you any peace, no happiness. Any kind of happiness you have, they want to snatch that shit. Any kind of peace you have, they're going to disrupt it. And it's like your lesson here is to, I guess, learn how to leave those things behind and actually go towards people that are like you, or maybe where you can be yourself and actually help those around you and be that light. But you can't allow these things to stop you from your divine mission. You can't. And I feel like somebody here saw that in you and knew that you were headed for some type of material prosperity or abundance, whatever. And they wanted to ruin that for you. And they figured that this was going to stop someone from letting them go. And that this would look, they wanted you to look like unnatural. Like you were not who you say you are, or you were not who you were. This is fucking stupid. This is so stupid. It's like somebody having like royalty, like you are of royalty, and they treating you like a fucking peasant. Almost like, okay, Ever After. Remember in Ever After? I feel like this card kind of reminds me of that movie in a way, right? And Drew Barrymore is she's Cinderella. But it's like, remember in the end, it's like their punishment was to have the same, like whatever was, she said something like, whatever they have bestowed upon me will be bestowed upon them. And so they were sent to a place to basically be like a maid. And that was their punishment. They have to be a maid now. And they wanted to be treated like royalty. They wanted to be treated like they were, so worthy of having these things that they never deserved in the first place. And this is somebody that they knew you deserved what you had, but they still wanted to dish you out some kind of negative karma because they felt like they deserved it, or they wanted it. Even if you did deserve something good in your life, they still wanted to fuck it up. That's fucking sad. That's fucking sad. They wanted to be looked at like they were in Gaia's garden. They wanted to be in Gaia's garden, bitch. They wanted to be this empress. They wanted to be in your energy. So the only way to do that was to lie and make some type of false report or some shit like that with this dishonesty shit here. Literally, it's like, you see all these guys writing in fucking paper? See all these guys writing in a fucking book? It's like, so it would go into some type of book here. So it would be like recorded or like in a fucking statement or in a fucking paper. This is a fucking piece of shit right here. This is a fucking piece of shit. And no, I'm not talking about like, oh no, oh my God, you snitched on my fucking... No, this is somebody that was actually fucking doing something with their life and somebody wanted, like, not some fucking piece of trash. This was somebody that... This is somebody that actually was looking out for other people. Like, they wanted to help. Like, they have some type of good intention for everybody, not just them. And this other person, they only were thinking about themselves. This is somebody, too, that they want to be looked at like they want all the glory. You know what I'm saying? They want to be glorified and worshipped and fucking look at me, look at me. You know what I'm saying? This is one of them fucking pick me bitches. So in order to be a fucking, for someone to pick their fucking ass, it's like this person thought, well, I'm just gonna lie. I'll just fucking make up some shit and build up some kind of bullshit. And then, you know, it'll be believable. So this was somebody that had been doing this shit for a long time as well. And you're somebody that, it's like you are someone that is like something about natural. Like there's something natural about you. Like it's authentic. And this person, they wanted you to look like you were not. Like you were fucking fake. And you overcame this shit. You overcame this. Somebody here could have been paid to do this. Someone here could have been fucking paid to write up some kind of bullshit. So you would stop. So you would feel like you're drowning, really. You know what I mean? See how she's like a little mermaid or whatever? And it's in reverse. It's like they wanted you to... And I feel like, too, with this whole letting go in reverse, it's like they felt like if they lied about this, it's like there's something here, somebody, it's like they felt like if they did this, it would never be let go. It would always be there. It's almost like lying on somebody, right? Saying somebody's a molester or somebody. Well, as soon as you hear that shit, dog, what comes to your fucking mind? Oh, I don't know. You know what I mean? Even if it wasn't true. People were getting out after 30 years for doing fucking bullshit they didn't even fucking do. And it's like, it's kind of like that. Like it would be something so major that you would never overcome this shit. You would never, like nobody would ever believe that you were or you are who you say you are. After this lie or whatever, this fucking bullshit. Like, bitch, if you gotta lie to fucking do a smear campaign or some shit like that, you're a fucking sad hole. And I'm gonna tell you right now that it's not the way to go. It will always come back to bite you in the ass, bitch. Karma doesn't miss anybody's motherfucking door. And if you're a homeless hoe, bitch, they ain't gonna miss you. Trust me. Bitch, they're gonna make a visible door, bitch. It's still gonna come to your ass. Wherever trap house you're at, bitch. And this is also, look, compensation and perseverance. It's like you overcame that shit. Because whatever the fuck that they, whatever they were saying, it doesn't make any sense, bitch. It doesn't make any sense because of who you are. Really, your character, like all this shit is like in everything that's just it doesn't make any sense, bitch. It's a fucking lie. And it's like there was some kind of signs here. You know what I'm saying? That it's just you have some type of divine intelligence or wisdom. You could make money off of this, or you could be somebody that you're stepping into some type of material prosperity, or you were. And the divine could have showed you this. The divine literally could have showed you this. The divine literally could have, It's like you could have known. The divine could be communicating with you through synchronicities, colors, animals. I don't know why I just heard clouds. Look in the clouds. Now, this person, hold on. Wow. So this is somebody, now they're stuck. They wanted you to be stuck. Now they're stuck. You see how this shit works? Stop fucking doing stupid shit to people that don't fucking deserve to be treated like shit. And then cry about it later when you fucking stupid asses have like horrible karma or your life sucks. Some people, yeah, you go through life and it does suck, but it's lessons. And you're protected through those lessons. Because you need to gain some type of wisdom so you can teach other people about it. So you can help other people come out of their temptation or whatever they've been tempted by. That's why you survived the shit. And it's like, it was for a bigger purpose. You have to be patient. You need to be patient. If you are somebody who gives up fast, this is not for you. If you're somebody that's going to give up, you don't have patience, you're not willing to, you know, it takes a lot of patience. And you have to trust God. It's so big. If you don't trust God, this ain't for you. This ain't the message. Maybe you're the karmic in this fucking disgusting ass fucking story. I mean, it's a good story, but the character in it is a piece of shit. Okay. Now after you overcame this, it's almost like this person, whoever started this shit, they literally don't even know what to do. It's like they're, look, the ice queen, cold as ice. Now you could be somebody that hold on, I'll get back to that in a second. And it's like, you know, not only if this person felt like they were going to steal your position or they were going to take something from you. I'm telling you, somebody here wants to take a position from you, or they don't want you to have. I'm so fucking tired of these fucking trash ass bitches. This is somebody too that they could have tried to say like they were divine. Bitch, get off my channel. Get off my show. Get off my shit. Get off. Bye. I can't even. Done. This is a whole ass demon right here, bitch, and you're over here trying to pass your ass as like you're divine or some shit. No, they really did. They tried to compete with you. They really tried. They really try to come off like as if they were innocent and they were sweet and that they were just like, oh my God. And they try to convince this person like you were them. This is somebody that feels entitled. This is somebody that they don't ask for guidance. They don't go to God. And they don't get to see things from a God's point of view, a God's perspective. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck are you gonna see shit from God's point of view, bitch, when you're a whole ass demon, bitch? You're beneath us. You're at our feet where you belong. Peasant! I'm just kidding. But for real though. You have this wisdom here. And it's like, it's from the cosmos. Look, vastness, the cosmos. I'm telling you, look, they like the angelical realms, the spiritual realms, they watch over you. All the good things here, the entities, the different communities, like different spiritual leaders, master ascendants, whatever. It's like, even like, I was having this conversation with somebody, right? And I know for some of you, you guys don't believe in like these, you know, like I guess they call them like these magical creatures, right? Different things. I'm not going to say which ones we were talking about, but they exist. They exist. And it's like, you know, there's another thing too. It's like respecting other people's communities, respecting other people. It's like there's still differences, right? And I know this is a little off topic, but it's going to make sense. It's like they really like you. These different beings in the hidden realms, spiritual realms, and it's like they all watch you. They all know who you are. And they support you. and they're helping you. And it's like your favorite, like what's that one movie? Anyways, I'll think of it later. But it's like, it's almost like, what's a really corny movie where like they all like love the princess in the movie, you know what I mean? And it's like they're all like, yay, you know what I mean? It's kind of like that. Like they're all cheering for you, whether you realize it or not. In the most depths, like deepest parts of the ocean, all the way to the hidden forests and the hidden realms, you know, these creatures and things like that. It's like they all know who you are, and they're all rooting for you. They do respectfully coinciding through space and time. Yeah, and it's like, you know, people don't realize that, like, this is somebody that, whoever did this to you, like, they're very disrespectful. They're rotten. This person is rotten. It's like you have the power to command, or something like that as well. Or you have, yeah, like you've discovered something about yourself. Yeah, and it's like somebody here just was not fucking paying attention, or they need to pay attention, or they should have paid attention, because it's like Spirit has been trying to fucking communicate, and this fucking telling you, and everybody has a chance. So you can't sit and say that fucking God is not fair, like the universe isn't fair, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really cannot say that. Everybody gets a chance to fucking play the game right, or to fucking win. And it's like, if you don't want to play your fucking cards right and you want to be a dickhead, well then, I don't know, you want to cheat, lie, and manipulate other people and the fucking universe, because now that you're doing that to other people, you're also bringing down the fucking vibes. So now you're bringing the fucking collective down, bitch. Yes, you're fucked. So, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you're not supposed to be doing shit like that. You are not supposed to be doing shit like that. You're supposed to be uplifting, helping, and growing the community to bring the planet, like, to be a better place. And I know that sounds so stupid with 8 billion people on this planet, but I really believe that it can be done. And whatever, like I said, is impossible for some of you to comprehend, that doesn't mean that it's impossible for me, and I don't really give a shit. You know, it's like take and leave whatever the hell you want out of the message. But bottom line is, your attitude is going to get you far, or it's going to get you nowhere. Your character is going to get you somewhere. You know, circumstances always, it's like your character will always get you more opportunities sometimes than your own fucking attitude. You know what I mean? It's like, who are you? Maybe you should change your attitude a little bit. Fix that character. Be a little more grateful. Work on your heart chakra, your relationships. Start healing, going within. Look, oh, obsessions, consciousness, attachments, or scarcity consciousness and attachments. It's like, you're not afraid, bitch. Somebody here was afraid of you. That's why they did this shit. That's why they did this shit. Well, obviously, you know what I'm saying? Like, trying to act as though, like, you know, so you would be like, oh my God, how the fuck did this happen? Why did this happen? You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you didn't do that shit. However they fucking wanted you to react, it was like how, like, some shit they would do. You know what I mean? Like, they wanted you to react like them or panic. You know what I'm saying? Because in their mind, in their fucking mind, this was definitely impossible for anyone to get out of. Meaning for them, it was impossible. Because they're a fucking loser. And they're a weak bitch. And that's why the fuck they decided to do that shit to you. And so they thought you would never overcome this. Because they're a stupid, selfish bitch and can't see shit from a higher perspective. Nor can they think outside the fucking little pea brain that they have. Outside the fucking box. And they did this shit in a scarcity mindset. And have some type of attachment issues. And they were like obsessed with you. Obsessed. But it's like, they're obsessed with some type of image here that they keep wanting to have. Like, bitch, just cut the shit already. Like, everyone knows that you're a fake bitch. Whoever this is, if you're trying to keep up with some kind of facade, likely you're just a fake ass hoe and everyone knows it. But you feel like nobody knows, but everybody knows. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so stupid. It says the hungry ghosts on here, but it's in reverse. And it's like, bitch, your ass, it's like you are not upset. You don't have obsessions. And it's like, you're not ever, it's like, bitch, you ain't never scared, bitch. This person was hella scary. And that's why the fuck they did what they did. And that's why the fuck, it's like if you are somebody that, if you have to detach from things or, it's like you don't have attachment issues. This is really fucking pathetic, bitch, for somebody to go so fucking far to even like possibly pay somebody for their dream to come true. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, you're gonna pay somebody because you think by taking somebody out or doing some scandalous shit that's gonna make your fucking dreams come true, bitch. You're a fucking loser. Or for somebody to get what they want. Like, somebody here is used to getting what they want and they're used to doing what, like, whatever. It's like they're used to getting their way. And this is funny. And this is exactly why God used your ass for them to fucking try to betray or to do some stupid shit, because your ass is really the spiritual shot caller, motherfucker. You're the spiritual judge and your ass is gonna be calling judgment on this fucking hoe because this is somebody that they act like a child. You are this fucking empress. You are a divine mother. So you have that fucking, you're given that right to do that. As a empress, as a divine femme, you have that power to do that. I just heard overthrow. They tried to overthrow you. Huh. Not only that, but this is somebody that thought that they were going to get away with this shit. Because in their little mind, this was the perfect plan to destroy you. And no one would ever know. You would be too stressed out with your struggle or whatever the fucking issue is. You know, blockages that you wouldn't have time to sit in. But God revealed all this shit to you. Huh? God revealed all this shit to you. And this person's always has this shit on. It's like you don't, yeah, you just don't need to worry about shit because you're so in tune with God and spirit. It's like God guides you. Like you're, yeah. Like you're just one with the universe. You know what I'm saying? Like you just flow. You literally just flow. And somebody here thought they were gonna fuck shit up for you. If you're this mermaid, is like they wanted you to be like shit. Where you couldn't swim no more. You know what I mean? They were gonna drag you down. They were gonna disrupt your world. You know what I mean? And that's disgusting, bitch. You're a sad ass bitch. And this is all like for like because they want to win. You know what I'm saying? Look, trust strategizing. It's like they're always they strategize some shit to put it together. To figure out how to take you out. And this is somebody too that has not been paying attention to the divine, because the divine could have been telling this person like, hey, you better not. I'm telling you, people that are around this person, they're gonna, it's like people that are closest to this fucking karmic bitch. I ain't gonna say it. I don't even want to say that tonight. Okay. It's like they wanted you to self-sabotage. The prison wave. Is it wife? Whatever. Wave. And it says right here, self-sabotage, poverty, and consciousness in reverse. So it's like, they also, I feel like could have wanted you to be, it's like, you know what's really disgusting actually about this fucking read? The reason why God is so furious with them is because they actually wanted you to lose faith. So like if you're somebody that is really close to God and they know that, or they feel like you're somebody who's like a Hierophant or in some type of leadership role, something like that, or you're somebody that's just a leader, or you're just very independent, a boss, something like that, okay? Even entrepreneur. It's like They wanted you to lose faith. So you would like not believe in God anymore. That is so bitch. You could burn for that. Burn. I don't even fucking care, bitch. Like, you went too far. Yeah, this is somebody literally that wanted you to be in a hopeless mindset and not even believe in yeah. That's disgusting. That is probably the most disgustingest shit ever. Like, bitch, what? And you know what's crazy is that you didn't lose faith. That is so funny. I love God. It's like you didn't self-sabotage. You didn't have no poverty conscious mindset. You weren't in no 5 of Pentacles, bitch. You're a whole ass motherfucking God. The fuck? This person literally tried to play God. Like, they were trying to pull some fuckery shit on my dad, bitch. You're fucking stupid as hell. That's cute. Yeah, look it. The Dream Walker. It's like, this is you. Like, okay. In the spiritual realms, like, you're, like, everybody knows you. Everybody knows you. Look, dreams, the collective good. Illusions. It's like your dreams, your illusion. Like, I don't want to say illusions, but like in a negative way. But this is almost like it's almost like whatever dreams that you have for the collective, it's like they're nothing but pure good intentions. And it's like, that's why even the most people think it's impossible or it's crazy. Like, I personally don't. It's like, it's not really your business if it's going to be possible or not impossible. You know what I'm saying? Like, just do whatever it is that you're fucking guided to do and leave the rest up to God and allow it to manifest. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really like something I feel like that's very hard that they have placed some type of a spell or something over the whole entire collective with that shit. So people don't know how to manifest anymore. You know what I mean? Like, they doubt it. You know what I'm saying? It's like they don't know how to manifest and they get confused. Like, how do you manifest? How do you this? How do you that? It's like you just want something and you go after it and you don't think like so deep into it where you fuck it off or you manifest it in a negative way. It's like you just, it's something so natural that we're born with. And I feel like people, depending on how, like, probably their upbringing, their placements and all this shit and their life experiences, but it's like you don't remember. Like, it's like you have to lose yourself in this life to find you, to find yourself. Yeah, like childlike faith. It's so innocent and pure. It's like so beautiful. I got so upset with somebody like maybe a week ago, almost like 2 weeks ago. And I got so upset. And I was more upset at the fact that, how dare you even say that you believe in God? I got so mad because they were saying something like, oh, well, just be prepared for fucking this, and this, right? Great, like totally negative. And they were like dead ass serious, you know what I mean? And I was like, what? And I was like, don't ever say that you pray for that person. Don't ever say that you love that person, because if you fucking did, you would never just fucking curse some shit into existence like that over somebody else's fucking life. And you're not fucking God, and then you want to say you're praying for that person? How in the fuck are you telling me that you believe in God, bitch? You don't even believe in miracles. You're over here saying what the fuck's going to happen to that person. Bitch, no the fuck is not. I'm rebuking that shit right now. Fuck you. Like, I got so mad because I was like, how are you going to say that you have faith? Part of having faith is believing in miracles. And if you believe in miracles, then that means that you do have a pure heart, like a childlike heart. You believe like a child does, like so innocently, like so trusting into the other parent. You know what I mean? Like, you trust God in everything. Like, so you're like, okay, like whatever his will is, like, okay, whatever. You know what I mean? And it's like, for somebody to say that, it like really broke my heart in a way. Like, I got on defense mode. I really did, because I was like, how the fuck are you going to say that? Like, you're the biggest hypocrite ever. If you don't believe in miracles, then stop praying. then just stop praying. Stop saying that you're praying, stupid bitch, because you're praying in a negative way. A prayer is a fucking intention. It's a spell. That's why I say people need to watch their fucking words and what they say and how you say it. Yes, it can be reversed sometimes, okay, when you're not a complete whole ass fucking demon and you just went too far, bitch. Because there are some things that you know you cannot based off of your fucking intention. But it's stupid, like, you know, with certain words and things like that you say, and it just, you can reverse it, obviously. You know, if you're speaking negative, start talking positive about yourself. But this is for the collective good. You're being chosen for this position because you literally have you've been given some type of divine position of power. And you're being trusted with it because you're not going to take advantage of it. You're not going to harm other people or use it to harm other people or use it to ruin other people. And it's like you have these dreams, but it's like for everybody. It's like you're not dreaming just for yourself. You're dreaming for the collective good. It's for the people. Literally, like you want so much for the people. And it's like illusions are here because I feel like people are so blinded also by like, even with that being here, like illusions, but it's like in a positive way. It's like, why do people only want to believe in the negative illusions of life? What about the positive ones? And people make these things a reality. The illusions that they place over people, the spell work they do, they make it a reality. So why can't you make the positive illusions a reality? Like, I don't understand. Like, why does everybody have to be so fucking negative? It's like, well, what if, like, it's not always like that? Like, why does it have to always be that way? Like, why? And that's the part that just makes me so, like, damn, dude. Like, it's so annoying being here because it's like, you know, it's like as much as I desire peace, everybody wants motherfucking war. Every time I come up with a solution, it's like somebody wants to find a fucking problem with the solution. I'm like, come on now. Like, people are motherfucking killing me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're killing me. Smalls, like, why the fuck do people always gotta be fucking negative? You know what I mean? Someone... Yeah, and it's like, come on, you know? It just starts with one person, you know? It's like, why can't you believe? Like, why only believe all the shit that you can't do? What about all the shit that you can do? What about all the things that could actually happen? You know what I mean? Like, in a positive way. Like, if it's just crazy how people, they don't see it. Everybody winning. You know what I'm saying? They only see themselves winning. They only want them to win. Like, why? Why not everybody? So everyone can help support everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like, you know, I remember when I was in the beauty industry too, it's like that shit was so fucking irritating. Like, people would always be competing with people. Nobody ever wanted to collaborate. And if they did, they only want to do it for status, or they only want to do it to use another person. And it's like, damn, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, why not make a fucking thing where everybody fucking wins? Everybody's you know what I mean? And people be using that shit in a negative way. And it's like, how... It just, for their own self-righteousness and their own image. It's like, how fucking full of yourself can you be? You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Like, it's just fucking crazy. It's really lame. It's really lame because they want to say what they have. Like, bitch, ain't nobody giving a fuck about you. You know what I mean? Or they only want to do this work or something like that because they see the praise that, you know, or they want to be, they like to be praised. They want people to fucking, oh, look at what this person, like, bitch. Ain't nobody giving a fuck about you. Oh, fuck. That person, they don't even care about themselves. Like, no. Oh, this is already here. Look, authentic. The map maker of destiny. It says right here, authentic purpose, inspiration, and free will. What up, TK? And we don't want to be seen. Yeah, no, it's true. Motherfuckers always want to document everything. Like, yeah, that's cool and everything. And you know what? It's cool. Like, you know what I mean? Because I've had, like, whatever, when I had my shit and I was working with a bunch of people. It's like, it's one thing to put your shit out there because you want more people to join, or you want more people to have helping hands, or you want more people to you want to collaborate with other people in business and, you know, really make a difference. But when people are doing it for fucking views and likes, like, bye. You know what I mean? It's not like really genuinely putting out the word so other people can help or donate or fucking whatever they want to do. Like with, like I used to have it for like kids, right? So it's like, okay, everybody was like, okay, donate whatever, right? They want to donate toys, and they needed to obviously be like new ones, not old ones. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. It was like, okay, but it really wasn't about the views. It wasn't about whatever. It was about what difference can we make in the community and how big can I get it to be? Because I used to do it by myself, and then I was like, no, I need other people. I want it to be big. You know what I mean? So it's just like, it's just people be doing stupid ass shit for the wrong reasons, and it just fucking kills me. Like, who cares about me? I'm trying to fucking, you know what I mean? It's just, it's so stupid. It's like, it's not about you. It's about other people. And people don't realize that because they've been so neglected with their childhood issues or whatever their fucking, you know, unfit ass fucking bitch ass parents didn't do in their life or whatever the case is. And they got these issues now that they feel like they need to look like they're the shit or like their shit don't stink. But really on the inside, they're a mess, and they're, you know, really a bigot, a fucking racist, and you know, a cheater, a fucking liar, a gossip. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're fake as hell. But they want to be number one and looked at like they're a fucking leader when they don't know the first thing about being a true boss, a true leader. Truly doing things like just selflessly. You know what I mean? So it just kills me when people are like that. It really does. And this is somebody that, look, the lady of the mirror, reflection, non-judgment. Yeah, this is a fucking bitch. So this entire fucking pile here is all about the fucking lie. This is what this person did. So let me tell you something. This person was trying to, like I said, they did not want this to come back on them. Like, this is somebody that they thought they got away with this shit. And not only that, by making these false reports or doing something illegally. But this was somebody that did something very gross and strategically. And it's like, they didn't think it was going to be mirrored back to them, or they didn't want it. They wanted you to be looked at, like I said, in their energy. And they also wanted you to be wrongfully judged for some shit that you did not do, that they did. And they're mad because they didn't think that this was ever going to get out. The karmic that did it, the lady of the gift, generosity, receiving, and withholding in reverse. So it's like somebody here could have been holding back from this fucking hoe. Somebody here also is realizing that it's like they gave too much. Instead of withholding from this person, they gave to this person. They weren't supposed to be generous with this person. So remember I was saying you and there's another person that's very focused, or there's two people here. There was another energy that had came in the beginning of the reading. Like I said, if you guys didn't hear it from the beginning, I'm going to repost it on YouTube by tomorrow night, or the following day on Tuesday. But just, you know, check out the new videos. And it's like, they didn't want somebody to give to you. They didn't want somebody to be generous to you. And it's like they wanted someone to like withhold from you, from not coming towards you or being with you. But it's like, it doesn't matter because you are receiving. And it's like you're receiving, like I said, you're reaping what you've sown in this season. So it's like you are receiving blessings, and you're going to continue to receive those blessings. And it's like, you know, if this person was trying to say like, oh, you're not generous, you're selfish or something, it's like they're that way. Everything that they said about you was really about them. Anything that they wrote in these reports, anything that they said, it was in these, it was about them, not you. That's where they came up with this shit. And it's like, this is somebody too that they feel like you're too inspirational or some shit. Like you're somebody that is authentic, and they know that you have a purpose. But it's like they don't want you to have this free will. They hate the fact that you're very free-spirited. They cannot stand that shit. They don't like that you inspire other people, or that you want to be inspired, or that you're just somebody that's self-inspired and self-motivating. Like, why do you have all this inspiration and they don't? And you just, for no reason, you know what I'm saying? And you're just that way. And they wanted you to be wrongfully judged. They wanted no one to give to you. They didn't want you to receive anything. And somebody here wanted to keep something from you or take something from you that wasn't theirs to take or to have. The Shadow Queen in reverse. Acquiring knowledge, insecurity, and manipulation. So it's like, if this is in reverse, it's like this is somebody that you're not insecure. And you're somebody that you don't need to manipulate people to get your way. You don't need to fucking manipulate shit. You don't need to lie. You don't need to cheat. You don't need to steal. This person did this shit because they felt intimidated by that energy that you have. They're so jealous of the fact that you have all these qualities that they don't. So they want to try to copy you. They want to try to copy your energy. Try to look good in front of certain people so that way they could be praised or fucking look at me type energy. Or yeah, just to have some type of fucking attention pretty much. And it's like, this is also somebody that it's like, you don't need to acquire any type of knowledge, bitch, because you already have the knowledge. You don't need to fucking, it's like God will tell you what you need to know. God will intuitively let you know when you need to move. You don't need to use information against other people to ruin them. You're somebody that's very honest. You're somebody that speaks fucking truth. You don't need to lie and bullshit or convince other people that you know all this information on somebody else. Like, how the fuck would you know information on somebody that you don't even motherfucking know, bitch? How would you know that? And why the fuck would you even care anyway? If you're so fucking busy being fucking goody two-shoes or fucking, I don't know, whatever fucking this fucking smart asshole thinks that they are. It's like, why the fuck do you care? You're a fake bitch. Everybody knows it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like everybody knows how fake you are. Like, at this point in the game, I don't give a fuck where you're at on this planet. If your ass, there's no more veil. So if you're a karmic bitch, that's who you are. That's just who you are. This was somebody that was trying to like dig up dirt on you, or they were trying to figure out, trying to acquire some type of fucking knowledge because clearly they were fucking insecure. And they can't figure it out. So it's like whatever information that they tried to get or gather, they didn't get the right information, or they fucking just figured they would lie on some, it's like, again, lie on some shit. It's like you, the Shadow Queen, but it's in reverse. You're not in your shadow side. You don't operate out of your shadow side. You're somebody that's balanced. This dumb bitch operates out of her shadow side or his shadow side. And it's like, this is somebody too. It's like, you don't need to manipulate shit behind the scenes. Like I said, you don't need to manipulate shit or lie or try to come up or dig up dirt on somebody to go fucking throw shade on their ass, bitch. You're focused on yourself, like how this dumb hoe needs to be. And it's like, if you're this bitch right here that's over here focused, stalking fucking every 5 seconds, you got to see what somebody's doing. Bitch, it ain't none of your fucking business. And let me tell you something. Every reading, because I keep getting readings, and somebody inboxed me today to tell me that other readers were also saying the same shit, like about people trying to get readings on other people. There is no more of that. You go to a reader, it's going to pull your motherfucking energy, bitch. So stop trying to get information or readings on other motherfuckers. That's also a karma right there. Stupid bitch. For those of you hoes that think you're going to be doing that shit. No. Even some of the subscribers on here are hella fake. I know some of you guys are hella fucking ride or die. Like, baby. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I know who the real ones and the fake ones are. I've had people want full-blown readings on other people's shit. And I literally got so tired of it too. Like, somebody has straight up asked me, gave me like all the people's information. I'm like, is this like, did you really just come on my page and do that shit? Did you really just inbox and email my ass and expect me to fucking give you a reading? Get the fuck out of here, dude. I was like, bitch, I gave her advice on her ass and fucking blocked that person after that and told them, please do not ever contact me ever fucking again. I'm not that fucking bitch, and I'm definitely not that reader to fucking play in the energy like that. Especially when I ask somebody, and it's so stupid because every time I ask somebody, like, hey, can you send me a picture? And it's funny because there was, like, a group of people that were, like, working. I don't know. It was really stupid because they all had, like, the same. Yeah, whatever. It's just, I cut off that because it's, like, I be getting some really way out shit. So, yes, I'm willing to do the 15-minute reads for my subscribers only starting on November 4th. The information is actually located in my story, okay? But it's just this person too. It's like they could be somebody that was trying to acquire knowledge through tarot or through, you know, divination, wanting your energy to be like theirs. And that's why I was telling you, be mindful, because we're balls of energy that's just walking around here. And it's like, if you have a negative intention, if you have, I mean, it's a scientific fact with these things that are going on. I mean, it's shit that's been studied for years. It's like, it's easy for somebody to project their energy onto someone, especially if they're in that person's energy like a lot, or even you're in that family or you see that person quite often, you talk to them, they touch you. It's like these people can project those energies onto you. Once you remove yourself and you get better, you feel better, it's because that person was doing that shit to you, or the people you were around. It's like very low vibrational. Be mindful of who you're around. Be mindful of who you're talking to over the phone. What are you talking about? Is it going anywhere? Is it helping you? Is this something that you need to just not say anything and vent to God? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is serious. Look, didn't I say too something about the Hierophant? Look, we have, who is this? The High Lord of Gratitude and Service, selflessness, humility, and conscious action. This is about you. Literally, actually, this goes over here. Oh, wait. Oh, no, this goes over here. Oh, I didn't even read this one. Yeah, but this is about you doing some type of service for the collective. Okay. Sisters of the Season in reverse. Growth, cycles of growth, natural law, and divine order. Yeah, this person broke divine order, natural law, fucking all kinds of shit. Spiritual law, and they're not going to grow anywhere. They wanted to prevent another person from growing. Their ass ain't going or growing anywhere. Both ain't growing or going anywhere. The resting tree, patience and stillness. Yeah, this person did something quickly thinking that this was going to work. And they just pretty much I just heard arrested. They're going to get themselves arrested. The Lady of Lightning, surprises, sometimes shock, and total paradigm shift. Wait, did this come out like this? It did. So something shocking was, yeah, like, it's like somebody here thought like you were going to be shocked or you were going to be thrown off guard. And it's like they're shocked and thrown off guard because whatever they did, they ended up getting caught. They ended up fucking looking like an idiot. And they tried to cause some type of trouble or some type of issue for another person, like trying to pretty much like swap destinies, or to on some weirdo shit, like trying to play God in another person's life, like trying to play with fate or play with destiny or some shit like that, like trying to cause events or traumatic experiences or issues within like around you or surrounding whatever business you're a part of, to fucking stop you from moving forward or to ruin you in some type of way, shape, or form. And it, like, for sure, like, this was gonna work. You know what I mean? Like, they for sure thought, yes, this was gonna work. I think that didn't fall out. I'm not gonna take it. Okay. And it's like this person is mad because it's like they feel like they don't have any spiritual gifts. If you're somebody that's gifted and they know it, it's like they feel like they don't have any gifts or something like that. Look, the High Lady of Love and Compassion, reverence, kindness, and consideration. And this could be you. You could be somebody that's very kind. You know, you take other people's, lives or lifestyle, whatever it is. You take a lot of things into consideration, not just about you, but you think about others. Oh, here we go. Look, preparation, prayer, sacred ritual. Okay. So This could be you. This could be you. This is like the magician, the altar priestess. It's like you're standing your ground and you're preparing. Yeah, it's like you've been preparing. You could be doing like some of you guys are like white witches. It's like some of you guys are into divination and stuff like that, or somebody here has been doing some type of ritual surrounding this moon cycle or some shit. You know how these hoes are. But for some of you, yes, this person could have been, but it's like maybe you've been cleaning your altar or whatever the case may be, or you're gathering things to make your you know, whatever it is that you're doing. But or you could be somebody too that you get paid to do this, like this is your job, like you're somebody that's like a priest or priestess, or like a magician. Yeah, like magician energy, something like that. Okay, but you could be somebody that's very magical. But I'm also getting, this is more like the magician card. So this is really like somebody that is it's like you're being prepared. Okay, you're being prepared. You have all the tools here. You have everything that you need on this altar. I want to say also, this is almost like metaphorically speaking. God has been preparing you this whole time through this journey. Now, whatever that may be. And it doesn't have to literally be an altar, but I'm just saying that in this photo, okay, there is an altar here. There's candles, right? In her hands. Something with her hands, because she's doing this with her hands. Here. But it's her, right? In this photo, this woman, it's like she is using her hands, and it's like she has magic in her hands. So it's like anything. Yes, healing. Yes, I love that. And it's like, you know, somebody here has very powerful hands. So it's like, of course, like this could be too, like, you know, you could be in deep prayer meditation right now, or you should be, or you could be going into that. Okay, but it's like God has been preparing you this whole time. Giving you these powers, helping you recognize or even step into your power, standing your ground during this time and not letting go of the vision that God has promised you. I think we also talked about last week how I was telling you guys, do not get discouraged. Like, do not get discouraged. Like, things are happening, okay, for you, not to you. I feel like a lot of this shit has already passed, or it's come to pass, or it's about to come to pass. But it's like, you know, if you're just minding your own business, you're doing whatever God needs you to do, don't worry about this fucking karmic bitch. But this is just the stupid shit that they're doing, or they thought they were going to get away with in the past. But you've moved on from it. Okay. The wise woman of Wonderland in reverse. Integrity and compromise in reverse. Whew. Let's see here. And then we have the winged wise ones in reverse. Angelic help and miraculous aid. Wow. So this is somebody too that they were calling on dark entities or dark spirits pretty much, okay? And they were willing to compromise their integrity for this. That's how desperate they were. So this is somebody that was playing with black magic as well. The Dragon's Duel is here in reverse. Inner conflict, morality, and conscious choice. So it's like, you're not, it's like this person, this person got a lot of problems, and they wanted you to have a lot of problems. They wanted you to have a lot of conflict in your life. And it's almost like they wanted you with this conscious choice here being in reverse. It's almost like they wanted to trick your energy into like, almost like so you would self-sabotage yourself and fuck off your own opportunities so it wouldn't look like they did anything. This is a dumb bitch who thought she was getting away with a bunch of shit and then ended up fucking around in a spiritual judge or shot caller's fucking energy pretty much. And now you're calling the shots and placing judgment over this bitch. And that was the whole point. It was like it was basically like a trap. Like they trapped themselves. And you were like in spiritual training. I'm fucking done. You were getting your motherfucking degree, bitch. The Arrow Master, sorry. The Arrow Master, yeah. Hitting the mark, intentions, and then detachment. So it's like, let me just explain this card really quick. I like the Arrow Master. You see this shit? It's like, you are hitting the target bullseye. Like, your ass is focused. You see how focused this person has to be? You have to, obviously, this is like practicing every day, right? And I feel like you are setting your intentions. You have almost like mapped out, spiritually speaking, like what you want. Okay, it's like God's plans for this blueprint for your life, right? But it's like you've mapped out whatever it is that you want, and now all you have to do is just follow the map, follow the yellow brick road. It's like you're literally detaching from shit, and it's like you're not. I guess too, like, maybe you should, the only thing I want to say is like try to, with this 10 here, because it brings endings. So it's like you don't need to aim very hard. Like, you don't need to set your intentions so far to like, or think too hard about it to where you fuck it up. Remember we were talking earlier about setting intentions? It's like people get really doubtful, or they overthink the intention and they manifest in a negative way or something like that, or they will unmanifest. Like, it's, you just aim. You set the goal, you set the intention, and let it go. You know what I'm saying? And then let the universe do the rest. Let the universe guide that arrow. You know what I'm saying? And let it hit the bullseye like that, because you don't need, it's like you're fine. You're literally fine. You have, it's almost like too, you have fought with this optimism and aggression. It's like you have fought for your position or for your life, for freedom, for whatever this is. It's like, you know, this, or even just to do what you want to do and be your authentic self and do it in peace. You are supposed to be doing something that is like God's work, and you've had so many fucking distractions and so many fucking road blockages. But I'm telling you, it's because you needed to separate yourself or detach from someone that could have been connected to this person that was like a hidden enemy. Or this was someone who's attached to your person that was a hidden enemy. Or this could have been a family member. Take it where it resonates, okay? It's some kind of a karmic soul tie to where, or even like a friend. But it's like, I'm telling you, there's another person that does want to come towards you. But you had to be so focused to where these kind of distractions, is like they weren't going to be distraction anymore. This was a pretty good message. But I'm going to let it go. I'm really tired, you guys. Actually, I went past fucking, what time is it? Oh shit, it's 11:30. Well, fuck it. It's still not midnight, so I'm good. But I need to go to bed. But I love you guys, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace.